here by the truck. About to walk in. There's 2 deer, 3 deer, 4 deer, 5 deer, 6 deer, 7 deer. Wow. 7 deer. They were all right there on that tree line where it comes out. Nothing you can do about that. I'll have to bump them again to get in there to where I'm going. I'm hunting probably 200 yards down past where they were, but there's really no other access. I mean, the only other option is to walk through the middle of the field. I don't really know how that would do much better. Might have been better off to drive the truck all the way back there. Oh, bit of a rough start there, but it's okay. Deer are moving. Sneaking back in here to hunt an awesome pinch point. There's like a land bridge that goes over a slough down here, and the deer use it to cross over, and they use it all the time. There's a ton of tracks on it. I hunted yesterday evening in view of it, but on the other side of the field because the wind wasn't right to hunt it, and I saw 6 come across it, so hopefully they'll do the same thing. I'm hoping that these deer weren't gonna be going back through there. Still could though. I mean, I'm out here all the time. I bump deer all the time. It's probably pretty normal. They're probably pretty used to it. Just gonna get in here and get set up right on the edge of a big cotton field, and there's a big string of mallow that I planted that goes all the way down through it. I planted it for pheasant shoot this fall, but the deer love it, so kind of kill 2 birds at once. But I'm getting down here to where these deer were, so I'm gonna stop talking. Try to just be quiet. Try not to disturb them too much more. Right here's where those deer were standing. That's where she turned around. One of them bounded off into the woods right here. I finally got set up down here. I'm not on that crossing where I was planning on going. I went down there and found a good tree, but my wind was just swirling all over the place, and oftentimes it was blowing straight down that crossing, so I was worried that I was going to get winded down there. I backed up probably about 80 yards to a different spot where my wind is a little bit more favorable. It's still swirling pretty bad, but for the most part, I should be in good shape. All those deer that I saw yesterday evening came right through here. The same deer that crossed right there, that crossed on the land bridge, came right through here, so I think there's a good chance that they'll do the same thing this evening. Should have a pretty close shot here within 30 yards or so. Got one shot off my left shoulder over here that I could shoot out to 50, but I don't think they're going to come from that direction, and if they do, I'll probably get winded. Hopefully they're going to be coming right here in front of me and should walk almost straight to my tree. The trail that they've been using is almost directly underneath me. I can see it in the leaves, which there's several trails through here, but from what I could tell on that, when I was hunting last night. This is the one that they were on. If they walk in this tree line right here, I should be in good shape. I don't have a ton of cover on this tree, but it was the best one for me to climb. Thankfully, I've got a massive oak right behind me, so that should break me up pretty good. I mean, the tree's wider than I am. I know that's not saying much, but it'll definitely help. It's a beautiful evening. It's gonna drop down into the 50s tonight, like 57 or so, but that's a lot cooler than it has been here in Georgia. Hopefully the deer will be on their feet early. Wind's starting to die down a little bit. I was seeing them last night, right around 6:30, 6:45, somewhere in there. About 5 o'clock now, so I got about an hour and a half or so. Man, it took me forever to get set up in this spot. I just walked down there and waited for a little bit just to see what the wind was going to do, and just didn't like it, so I came back here. I can't stress enough how important it is to hunt the wind. I don't care what kind of scent eliminator, spray, or whatever stuff you're trying to use, it's not going to work if your wind is bad. That stuff might help in some situations, but you're not going to fool a deer's nose. Definitely not. Well, that happened fast. They obviously didn't come from where I thought they were going to. Came from directly behind me. Made for a pretty tough shot, but she was 10 yards. I think I smoked her. I think she's down right here, but I'm not sure. The smaller doe is still right out there just feeding. She's acting like nothing happened. I had to kind of bend down and shoot through this branch right here next to me, but the smaller deer winded me and started acting funny. I can see why. Just watch the footage back. I think it looks pretty good. It might be a little bit back, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna die. I think she's down right there, but I'm just gonna wait until it's getting dark. Just give her as much time as I can. Then I'll slip down and look at the arrow. I mean, no matter what I do right here, she's 25, 30 yards away right there where I last saw her and where I think she bedded. So, just gonna wait it out for a while. Wait till it gets dark. Check out the arrow. Go from there. Bumped up. That was awesome. First one I've connected with this year. It's been a bit of a rough season, but that wasn't ideal, but a 10-yard shot. Why am I complaining? Still have a little bit of light left. Another one could slip by. Never know.
Well, as you can see, I was able to find this doe. She didn't go very far, just about 50 or 60 yards from the shot. Not far from where I first thought she bedded down, but I couldn't really tell because all the thick stuff. Hit her a little bit far back. She was quartered pretty hard towards me. That was the entrance right here. I caught one lung, liver, and then exited out pretty far back on the other side. The G5 Mega Meat did what it always does. Put the deer down, didn't have any trouble. That's why I like shooting those broadheads, especially on marginal shots. Just a massive cut in diameter. So to really help you out when you have a marginal shot. But that's the end of the story for this hunt. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we'll get back to you on the next hunt. Hopefully this weekend we'll have another deer or two down. So catch you guys on the next one.